How much is a single idea worth? Some would say it's priceless, and they wouldn't be entirely wrong. But in reality, an idea's value depends on who holds it and how far they're willing to go. So, what happens when one idea pushes someone to sleep in their car for months, gamble everything on a YouTube channel with 0 subscribers, and stake their entire future on a dream that almost slipped away? For TheStradman, that idea was deceptively simple: own a Lamborghini by the age of 25. And he missed the mark by a year. At age 26, he finally bought it, and in his eyes, this was a failure. But that failure unlocked something far greater than he ever imagined. Because the Lamborghini wasn't the finish line, it was the starting gun. You've seen the Lamborghinis, you've seen the dream garage, but long before all of that, he was curled up in the back of a 20-year-old Audi TT. He was broke, freezing, and one bad day away from walking away for good. This is the chapter of the TheStradman story that most people never hear, and it all began with a car that couldn't even start. It's July 2012, and James Lucas Condon, fresh out of community college, launches a YouTube channel with a shaky tripod and 0 subscribers. His camera was borrowed, and his car was a $2,500 2002 Audi TT that was barely clinging to life. With rent money gone and groceries on credit, James faced a choice: to couch surf or live in the only shelter he had. For 58 days, that Audi was home. He sat in the driver's seat for a bed, used blankets for heat, and showered at 24-hour gyms. He edited his videos on a laptop powered by the car's battery. One night, the fuel pump gave out. He had $900 in the bank, and he thought, this is it. It's game over. But instead of quitting, he bought the parts and learned the repair himself over the course of the week that it took the parts to come in. After waiting days and days for the pump to come in, he installed the pump by hand. And when that engine roared back to life, it wasn't just the car starting. It was his hope reigniting. As views trickled in, James reinvested every dollar into videos. Then, in late 2014, he did something that most people would call insane. He sold his Lotus Elise, a car he had bought himself for $27,000 2.5 years earlier, and he financed a 2006 Lamborghini Gallardo. From the outside, it was madness. He was nowhere near profitable. But the orange Lambo was a game changer. Overnight, James wasn't just a car guy. He was the Lambo guy. Here's the thing. The Lamborghini didn't make his channel blow up. He filmed Lambo content for 2 years before finally hitting 100,000 subscribers in 2016, which was the same year he got fired from his accounting job. And that's when the real struggle began. Behind the dream car was a nightmare of payments, insurance, and breakdowns. A $1,200 payment loomed, and James had $100 in the bank. If the Lambo was repossessed, his brand died overnight. No Lambo content. But instead of folding, he doubled down, uploaded daily, and just when it seemed like he'd lose it all. By late 2016, James wasn't just filming cars. He was filming his life. And finally, people started watching. It started with the Lambo, an orange, very TheStradman Lambo. Before that, his videos were scattered: car meets, budget builds, and random spotlights. Fun, sure, but not personal. He stopped making car content and started telling stories. His thumbnails looked like book covers and titles like cliffhangers. 2017 changed everything. One video, a test drive of a Bugatti Veyron, went viral. Not break the internet viral, but enough for YouTube's algorithm to take notice and say, hey, this guy matters. From there, James went all in. Car builds, garage tours, candid monologues. He wasn't just a vlogger, He was the main character of his own ongoing show. Viewers came for the cars and stayed for the person behind them. By 2018, he was opening up about everything: breakups, burnout, even calling out Whistling Diesel, which, let's be honest, was a bold move. But that honesty mattered. While some creators were smashing Lambos for views, TheStradman was explaining how he could barely afford gas for his. And it worked. Views jumped from a few thousand per upload to hundreds of thousands. Today, in 2025, James has 4.5 million subscribers and adding roughly 10,000 new fans every month. And here's the kicker: he's not even uploading daily anymore. One video a week, sometimes less. But each one, a guaranteed 500,000 views. Why? Because he built a brand, not just a channel. Every car purchase, every home build, every heartbreak, it's all part of the ongoing narrative. And whether you love him or not, people watch. Because the audience isn't just waiting for a new video. They're wondering, what's he gonna do next? TheStradman's journey isn't about luck. It's about grit over glamour, consistency over comfort, and the courage to put everything on the line for one impossible idea. From sleeping in a car to living his dream, James proves success doesn't just happen. It's built. One late night, one bold risk, one engine rev at a time. If you enjoyed this story and want more untold stories behind today's biggest successes, subscribe now. Either way, I love you and appreciate you, and I'll catch you in the next one.